Welcome back. National Pet Month starts next week in May, where we celebrate all the things that we love and cherish about our pets. So many things. Yeah. Yet something we often don't talk about is how we feel when we lose a beloved pet.
It can be really, really painful. They're definitely part of our family. So our guest today is a psychologist and a children's book author, and she's here to share the importance of talking about grief, especially with children, and also how her book can help adults too. Dr. Monica Page, welcome to Great Day, Washington.
Thank you for having me.
To meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you, and thank you for being here. Tell us about this beautiful book here.
Okay, well, Remembering Our Bella is actually a book about love, love in the form of grief. And it's the real life story of our family and experiencing pet loss and the loss of our sweet Bella. And it's told from my daughter's perspectives. And it's told in their voice. And they start when she's a little puppy and playing with them and doing all of the fun things together, up until the point when they're told that she is sick and then she crosses the Rainbow Bridge. And it's just a story of our family coping with the loss and the grief. And we wrote this story in hopes that it would help other families and other children who are coping with the same.
It's kind of hard to talk to kids about grief and death, and you have to introduce them to it. Does the book help kind of navigate that really tough conversation?
Absolutely. Oftentimes pet loss is a child's first experience with grief, and so it's really important for parents to recognize that and to honor that and to give them that emotional vocabulary, right, of saying this is called grief, and it might include feeling sad, it might include feeling angry, it might include being questioning what is happening and what's going to happen next, right? The anxiety piece of grief. And so it's really important for parents to give them some understanding, give their children some understanding around what grief can look like, and that it can look different from one day to the next, and that everyone grieves differently, every child grieves differently. So something that one child may want to do in terms of honoring their pet may be something different than your other child may want to do.
Right. Yeah, they're so unique.
And sitting down with the book with your child is such a great, soft and gentle way to discuss it, seen through the eyes of other children. But you say it also can help adults too.
Absolutely. So oftentimes adults are experiencing a parallel grief process, right? So they're grieving as well with their child. And so the book bridges nicely those two experiences and gives a foundation to start a conversation, right? And it really helps adults to recognize and remember that they have to put on their oxygen mask too, right? Before they can help their children, and to understand that they're grieving and that it's okay for them to feel sad, it's okay for them to cry, and to share that with their children, because that's modeling, right? And our children learn what healthy grief coping strategies are from us, and so it's really important to say and to identify when we are sad, when we are missing our pet. I will say to my daughters, I'm missing Bella today, and they understand that, and so it's helpful to just identify what you're feeling, because then it's modeling, and you're also helping your child as well.
I'm like tearing up as you talk. Our dog's starting to get some grays on her, but our kids are really starting to enjoy her. They're just 1 and 3, and I'm like, this is going to be really hard 5 years from now, hopefully. We have that many years, to sit down with them and explain this.
It'll be a long time, don't worry.
10 years from now.
Yes, but it's a nice book to have, not just for your own grief, your own experience, but if a friend or one of your children's friends loses a pet, it's a nice gift to give them, as saying, I might not know what to say exactly, but know that other people are experiencing this as well.
We've gone through it
Absolutely.
too. Yeah, you're not alone.
I'm so glad you're here. We really don't talk about this topic all that much, and for many adults even, that pet is like your first baby. So I mean, it really hurts. It really it hurts all
You have them before the kids come around.
Yes. Well, thank you so very much for being here.
Congrats.
Yes, congrats on the book. You can get a copy of the book Remembering Our Bella by visiting the website Dr. That's Dr. MonicaPageAuthor.com.